I'm in your face.
Hello, everyone. Mark McHotwheel here. I have a special guest in the flesh here. She gave me a weird look when I said in the flesh. Like, that's, like, really weird to say. I've got my beautiful, darling, lovely fiance here with me, Kimber. So, I'm going to ask Kimber some questions. She's probably going to ask me some questions, but I've been trying to get her to come onto the podcast for a couple days. She wasn't having it. We are at the tail end of being sick, so I get it. I have a lot of energy, and it's kind of hit or miss. It's up and down. So I got her to come on the show. So here she is. I'll introduce her. Kimber, say hello to everyone.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for having me, Mark McHotwheel.
Oh, my pleasure.
It's an honor.
Yes, my pleasure. So much. So, Kimber, let's pretend like we don't know each other for a couple minutes here.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. Because I'm going to ask you questions, like about me, about your patience and driving from store to store. And then, we're probably going to get, I don't know, maybe some of the collectors' wives will get onto this podcast just to, at least listen to this one and be like, yeah, they need to get a life. So.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna ask you, what's your favorite Hot Wheel that we like? What's your like your basic cars or the premiums or the 2-packs or like the transporters? What do you like the most? Because I don't think I've ever asked you that before.
That's a good question. I like Porsches a lot.
Porches?
I can't talk.
Front porches or rear porches?
I have my Invisalign. My Invisalign is in, and they're new, and so when they're like fresh, they're like extra tight, and then it's really hard to talk. Anyway, I like Porsches, like Derek does, and I always have, just like real cars also. Obviously, I like Datsun 510s a lot because it's probably one of like the cutest Hot Wheels that there is in general. There's everything about it, so perfect, I like transporters too.
Transporters.
I like all the Golf stuff.
Oh, the Golf stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
So like the blue and orange.
Yeah, the blue and orange.
Color.
I really like those colors together.
Yeah. Well, I think you and I can agree that like we both love that kind of blue.
Yeah.
Like,
blue in general
is our favorite color.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Like the one Porsche I like that's like blue turquoisey kind of.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
That's a great color. If you look around here in the Hot Wheel layer, you'll see a lot of blue. You'll see a lot of blue, like just a light blue. So yeah,
I like Skylines too. I like the R34.
R34, okay. Yeah, she's got expensive tastes.
Yeah, sorry.
We'll have one of those one of these days. They're not so crazy expensive, and we'll have the R35 back. Who is the most influential person in your life, unrelated to diecast? Who is? I'm going to ask the harder questions too. No one's safe. Nobody. Not even my fiance. Who is it? Missy.
It's a great question.
We'll circle back around to that one.
Okay.
I see you're struggling.
Thank you.
What advice do you have to other collectors' wives and significant others? Like, what's your best advice for them? Because I know you're very supportive of my, collecting and my time that I spend video editing and doing podcasts and stuff. What's your best advice for them? For, the women or men or whatever.
I don't know. Just, I guess, don't let it... everyone should be able to have their own hobbies. I think that's really important to support that. And, if you don't want to share that with your boyfriend or husband or whoever, that's okay, because then that's time that you can go to Target on your own time.
Yeah.
Or home goods, or like watch your YouTube videos and stuff like that. If you guys like different stuff, but I don't know. I think it's good to encourage everyone to have a hobby or something that they enjoy, even if you don't enjoy it together, because everyone deserves to have something that brings them joy, makes them happy, and just I don't know. It's a pretty, it's funny. Like, sure, it's an inexpensive hobby, but it adds up. I know this.
It adds up quick.
Like today.
Yeah.
Today added up. But just I guess if that's an issue in your relationship, then maybe it's time for a bigger conversation.
Yeah.
About budgeting, perhaps. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's...
but I think we're good.
Sometimes you need to chill.
Yeah, of course. You
stuff.
should know your limits. You should not, like, use your bill money to buy Hot Wheels. I'm not saying that by any means, but...
Yeah, but I've been guilty of that. I've bought too many during even the pandemic and stuff like that. Like, sometimes it's almost boredom, to go out and buy
just
too
to do
many
something
cars.
fun. I mean, everyone's like that. Women impulse shop all the time. I'm sure I've bought things when I didn't need them. I used to do that all the time. So yeah, it's just about self-discipline. Because that's on you if people are out there buying stuff and know that they shouldn't be. That's just something that you gotta figure out on your own.
Well, there's definitely different seasons of having extra money and not having extra money.
Right.
And when you have extra money, you can
Sometimes
go
it's fun.
splurge a little bit more. But
yeah.
So, or like Derek and I talked about, get a second job, do Uber Eats or Uber, or there's all kinds of avenues you can do to make extra money.
Yeah, just be smart
so
about it. Put it in your fun budget.
Continue with your hobby.
Set money, aside that is like for fun purchases.
So, I'll ask you the same question I asked Derek and David. Where do you see yourself? Like, what do you want to be when you grow up? Like, I know. So, for all you that don't know, Kimber is in like the beauty industry, basically spas.
Mm-hmm.
She does a lot for them, like everything. She does a lot of stuff. Manager, marketing director, but like, what would really? I know we've talked about it, but like, ideally, she helps me detail cars. She does the interior, most of the interior work. She's still learning. I'm still teaching her stuff. I'm trying to be patient with her. I'm not always the best teacher, and try to be very patient and loving and kind. And I think I'm getting better at that. I hope.
Yeah, no, I think you've always been good. There was just like the first time we detailed a car together, I wanted to cry for a minute. Huh. But I get it, because when you're not used to working with someone on something that's
you missed the spot.
Takes a lot of detail, and if you're new to it, it's like you're someone who's brand new and doing it for the first time, working with someone who's done it a million times and knows everything about it. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of disconnect unless you could communicate. So, I think we've become really good at doing that, and like we've never really had big issues. No. I think we're really good at communicating and hearing each other, especially if like one of us misunderstands or something like that. But back to the question
at hand.
I don't know. I would just say I would love to keep working with you and keep spending as much time with you as I can, because obviously we really enjoy being together and have a lot of fun, and I think it'd be really special just to have any kind of business together. Would be really awesome. And just be able to spend time with each other and our family.
Yeah.
So whatever that would entail, I think that would make me super happy.
Yeah, to work, like I think I was telling Derek, just I enjoy cars a lot.
Yeah, me too.
And I, at least with detailing cars, you don't have to deal with people nearly as much. You still have to deal with people, but it's not like you have to deal with their car, and then you can deal with them a little bit, but it's a lot less. It's less,
because we both have always worked in customer service, and so we know the challenges of being in that industry, and people every day. There's always going to be people that are unhappy when you work in customer service. So, or even managing employees. It's like I've been a manager for about 5 years now. Someone's always going to be unhappy with something. So yes, although I love working with people and I'm a people person, it's also really nice to have a break from that and being able to, like, do a job where you just interact with the person at pickup and drop off and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then you kind of just get to do your thing and not be interrupted during the job.
Yeah, they can kind of set some boundaries and everything with your customers, and if they're being unreasonable, you can tell them to find another place to go.
Yeah.
When it comes to, like, real cars, do you, like, what is your favorite real car besides a Porsche and like, Skylines? What else? I mean, you can talk about, like, in real, like, it doesn't have to be anything super exciting. Because, you know, maybe you don't have good taste in cars. I don't know.
Maybe it's a Ford Focus.
Yeah, I mean, maybe
what
it is.
What if it was? Would you leave me?
I mean, we might postpone the wedding. I don't know if we call it off, but we might have to rethink some things.
Yeah.
No,
I don't know. I like a lot of cars. I feel like I used to have, like, just, like, a list of, like, oh, this is my favorite car. Like, I used to really want a CTSV.
Yeah.
I remember,
the wagon.
like, yeah,
CTSV
well,
wagon.
no, I didn't want. I wanted a.
You didn't want a wagon.
No, but now.
You were too good for a wagon, but now you're
yes,
not.
correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Now I'm not.
So you're not as bougie, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, so like that was one of them when I was like 21, probably 21, 22. I was like, I really wanted that car. In high school, obviously, I really wanted a Type R Integra. Clearly.
Oh yeah. Beautiful car.
So yes, I mean, it's always obviously changed, but I've always liked Japanese cars. I've always liked Porsches. Obviously, I like your cars a lot. Clearly. Love the Datsun.
The Elantra?
The 06 Elantra is probably my top pick.
We went cruising in that today.
Yeah, it's probably the most exciting car I've been in.
Yeah, she got scared
Ever.
because I hit it. I was like, Nas! And she was like, oh my gosh!
Monica!
And she sounded just like that. It was weird.
Yeah.
It was weird.
So it was fun. I don't know. I'm kind of, just the last several years, I feel like, because I've thought about this, where people have said, like, oh, what's your favorite car? Or just, like, thinking about the fact that for the last several years, I haven't really had any, like, oh, it's my, like, I really wish I had this car. Just, I don't know. First of all, I'm, like, happy with the things that I do have, and I'm very grateful for what I do have. And I know that it's, like, I don't, like, covet any car or anything like that. But, I don't know. The last, like, probably 4 or 5 years, I've just liked bigger cars, like SUVs, mom cars, you would say.
Yeah,
like I've been driving mom cars for probably, like, the last 4 years.
But we're not going to get a minivan, though.
No, not like that. Like SUVs. Or, like,
Unless
a sporty
like,
SUV.
It's like, unless it's the one that has, like, the Hellcat engine in it.
Right.
I might consider something like that.
Yeah, exactly. That would be pretty cool.
So, I guess next question is, like, since we're having, like, who would you like to see on the podcast? Because Kimber does really keep track of, like, the cool people, like, the amazing people out there in the community, and the comments and everything like that. Who would you like to see on here the most? Like, when it comes to, like, who's your favorite, like, one of your favorite people? That haven't been on already. We have Derek.
So obviously I think
David.
Geo GT would be really entertaining because he always makes us laugh so much in, like, live chats.
Yeah, of course. He's a comedian.
Pete from Old Man Diecast.
Okay.
I think he would be great just because we love him so much and he's seems
we
just
love
like the best
Pete.
guy.
Pete's a good dude.
And I'd like to hear more about his diecast journey.
Yeah, because he hasn't been doing it that long, really. Like, legitimately hasn't been doing it that long compared to some of us.
Yeah. Obviously Hewitt's also.
Yeah.
Because I know that's going to be entertaining.
Yeah, I can't wait to get Hewitt's on here. And I totally forgot to even ask him when I was talking to him on the phone yesterday. And then, Nas. I think you love Nas,
it's a given.
too. So.
Well, because you've talked about several people already, that you want to do podcasts with, so I just mentioned a few that maybe I hadn't heard you mention.
And, there's going to be a lot of people I'm going to get on the podcast.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited
I think
about
Rapid would be really entertaining.
I don't know. Rapid still... he needs to prove that he can let somebody else talk.
We need to give him a
too.
script, and
because he's listening right now, most likely.
Mhm.
But we need to give him a script, and he needs to let other people
or
talk.
like I'll have a timer where after 30 seconds it beeps and he has to stop talking, and then
he can't hijack my podcast.
Yeah, and then you get to ask the next question. Yeah. So it doesn't go on for days.
I don't know. We might need to do some training and conditioning, kind of like a
like
bell
a
sound.
Run.
Yeah, like
a cowbell.
ring the bell, and then he can speak, and then he's got to listen. He gets a little too hyped up, and he definitely can't. I hope he's not having coffee, because
We'll have to get him like in the end of the day when he has no energy left.
Yeah, that might work.
Most likely.
Yeah. What else? What would you like to see me do with the channel? Anything different? Anything you want me to add to the channel? Like you think that's kind of lacking?
Is lacking.
Yeah.
Where do I start?
Oh.
Just kidding. No, I think you said this maybe in the podcast with David, but you want to do like more funny stuff and more skits and stuff.
Right.
So yeah, I would like to see more of that because you are really funny.
Oh,
like I'm funny. Like I'm really funny, but you're pretty funny. So I think that would be really entertaining. Obviously, I know we already have one that we're behind on that we were trying to shoot a while ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know we have like good ideas on that. So yeah, funny stuff. Your funny videos really win me over.
Maybe I think a couple other people have bothered me to do another music video.
Yeah, that'd be entertaining, obviously.
Get some people involved, because that was really one of the funnest things I've ever done, especially in the community, to get everybody involved and do like a dance music. I mean, even like Hewitt's was in there, and Nas and everybody, and Derek, and I don't think David Twice Diecast, he wasn't in there, so
yeah, we gotta get
give
David.
him a second chance.
He's got to be the star of the show next time.
Yeah, who else was it? I think it was
King
I think it was Trevor Smoot or something like that just couldn't do it. But maybe he just had some stage fright. But maybe we can get him in. Maybe we can get him on. I don't know. Maybe we can get Andre Cruz on there, and who knows? Who knows? So, let's see here. What other questions do I have for you? What do you like most about the hobby, and the people and everything that come with it? You know, that are in the community.
Two-part question.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, about the hobby. Well, I was gonna say the people are probably the best part of it, but in general, I think it's just something everyone can enjoy, which is really special. And I know that a lot of people have talked about that before. Doesn't matter like how old you are or your gender or anything like that. I think everyone loves toys, and everyone like most people love cars or like cars, and there's a car for everyone. So, you know, unless you just really hate cars.
Yeah, it's not really for you. But then you can get like the wheelie chairs and
yeah. So yeah, and then you have fantasy
Zoom
cars.
It's not really a car.
I mean, who doesn't like a Zoom In though? First of all.
Yeah, they've got airplanes and helicopters and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I definitely.
Motorcycles.
I definitely have some of those.
Tacos.
Carne asada or carne
Carne asada. Yeah, Barbie campers. So
the duck and roll.
Yeah, so I think that's really fun, and then there's just different aspects that you can kind of hone in on. You know, racing or customizing or just collecting. Whatever you want to do. Something for everyone.
You can do anything.
You can do anything.
You can do anything.
And then obviously the people are just like some of the best people I've ever met. Especially on the internet. It's like the internet's a gross, scary place.
It can be, yeah.
Yeah.
It can be a really dark place.
By and large it is. And so it's really special to have such good people that we've met and we really care about and care about us. It's like, that's actually, it's a genuine thing. It's really, really special. So I love that. And
I just want to touch on, like, I'm not going to get into anything, but there's going to be drama wherever you go,
Mhm.
whether it be on the internet or real life, and it's just you just have to kind of just avoid it and move past it, and to be, I don't know, just to find out who, just be true and be you, just be yourself and be honest.
Yeah.
That's all I really have to say on that.
Mhm.
But there's gonna be drama wherever you go, whatever hobby it is, and I just want to let people know I don't want to be a part of it, because let me just say this: we have so much drama at work and in our families and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, in the world.
The like YouTube, where like the community, like where we can get together, we can talk about diecast and share it with each other. That is our safe place.
Right. It's like an escape from all the drama of the real world, which it's much right now. It's a lot.
Yeah. So I encourage everyone just to keep it down to a small roar.
Focus on the good.
Focus on the good in the world and all the good people in the world.
Mm-hmm.
There's definitely going to be some negativity that comes with it, with people in general.
Mm-hmm.
But I think all in all, there's some really incredible people.
Yeah. And none of us are perfect, obviously.
None of us are perfect, and I'm always willing to move on and squash stuff. I think guys are really good at that. Not to say that women can't do it too, but I think guys, because there's mostly guys in this community. There's definitely, I'm seeing a little bit of a change with my channel. I'm seeing more female collectors and stuff, which is incredible. I love to see it. We've got Lena, and we've got some other people that are involved too. I'm just escaping my mind. Don't judge me. But yeah, it's a good group of people, and I just really love to see people uplift each other, and I just want to continue to see that. That's all I have to say.
Me too.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't. How are we gonna move all these diecast things out of this room, when we move?
Oh, I don't know. It's stressing me out already. What do you mean? I mean, this might be the easiest part. Like, moving the rest of the house is going to be
this might
the
be
hard
the easiest. This might be the easiest part.
Because we can probably keep it pretty organized, and it's like once we get all the cars into boxes, I think it won't take up that much space. But yeah, that's going to be interesting to have to move it.
No, it's a good opportunity to give some cars away to kids.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think, like, I'm just going to reiterate, it's Christmas time soon, and holidays, and Thanksgiving. It's creeping up on us, but I just want to reiterate, guys and gals, that there's a lot of kids out there, and there's a lot of people out there that don't have much. So, let's not forget what Christmas is all about, and the holidays are all about, is giving, not...
spreading joy.
Spreading joy, and so much more than just giving material items. If you guys, I mean, I'd like to find a place, like, if you guys could find, like, a soup kitchen, or donate clothes, or your time to anything.
Shelters, like women and children's shelters.
I think that's very important, and I think a lot of those people that need the help, they know that you're taking time out of your own day to help them. And that nobody's better than anyone else. I think that's the main thing. So yeah, just remember, there's a lot of people out there that don't have much and don't have their family, and gone through a lot this year. This is the last couple of years. So, all right, let's see here. What else do I have for you here? Any tough questions? What's your favorite part about my channel, or just about me and the hobby? What's your favorite part about it? Do you have one? Hello?
No, of
Miss?
course.
Excuse me?
Yeah. No, I just think it's I think it's funny how, like, I don't know if I expected to want to be involved. I guess, like, I don't know why it would surprise me that I want to be involved in it, but it's just, like, just how fun it is. I like how much, like, just the friendships that you've created, I think is so great, like we were talking about.
It's amazing people.
Just how fun it is. It's like, we always have a reason to kind of, I don't know, if you're grocery shopping or you have to go to Target to buy something, it's like, obviously you're going to go look at Hot Wheels, but it's like just a little something to kind of look forward to.
Sure. And we've been, it's been like about a week at least that we haven't done that.
Oh, like almost 2 weeks.
Almost 2 weeks.
It's been, I think it's killing, 2 weeks.
I think it's killing both of us.
Yeah.
I mean, it was nice when you went to the store when I first got sick and you found your first Datsun 510s.
Right.
And that, I'm sure you got a glimpse of...
So excited.
By the way, what does that feel? What did that feel like? I think you got a glimpse of the itch.
Yeah, because I was by myself, obviously.
What it feels like to like the young kid, like you feel like a kid again, like because you found the cars that we haven't been able to find.
Because you never know what you're gonna find. It's not like obviously when you go to the store for like, chicken. Or like orange juice. It's like it's gonna be there. Maybe not nowadays because
Yeah,
shortages.
Unless there's like some kind of super treasure hunt.
Yeah.
Chicken or
right. You're like, oh, are they gonna have it today? Like
orange juice, I don't know about.
So it's like, going to the store is usually pretty mundane. But then when you go Hot Wheel hunting, you honestly never know what you're gonna find, or if there's gonna be new stuff, or if you're gonna find.
It's that low and the high. Like there's that low where you're like,
you always gotta have no
dude,
expectations.
there's still no cars here, and it's been
when you're at Walmart
3 months.
Literally, like just they're gone, like they're missing. They took them all away.
What are you guys doing?
You just never know what you're gonna find, and so that's always really fun. And it's so funny because it's true that like you said, it's the one time that you're going to the store for like the most mundane thing, and you're not even going to look at Hot Wheels, and that's when you find like
the mother lode.
Yeah, exactly. And so that's why I was so excited when I was at Hagen, and it was like just so random because usually it's like when you're at work or because basically we're together like all the time.
Yeah.
So the only times that I really go to the store without you or go somewhere that has Hot Wheels without you is like maybe you're at work and I'm like out running errands or something, and I go to like Walgreens or Bartell's and they never have anything, because it's like,
what's the deal, man?
It's just all stuff that it's like all I see is Zoom-ins and wheelie chairs, obviously.
What's wrong with that?
And like Kia Stingers and like that's all.
Huh.
So yeah, it was like really exciting for me to be alone at Hagen, and I was like literally going to find soup, and then the Hot Wheels were in the same aisle behind me. It was like really funny. And then the Datsun 510 was just right there, like at the front, and I couldn't believe it. And there were so many Hot Wheels, and I was like, oh, I have to look through all these. And then I took a video, and like I was just so excited to send it to you. So yeah, that was really special. And I didn't even feel dumb filming, luckily.
Well, yeah, of course it feels a little bit different sometimes.
Like
when
I get
a bunch
it
of
if
people
anyone
around.
listening has not like filmed themselves hunting. It's like obviously I have never done that alone. I'm always with Mark, and he's doing it, and it's like, but I'm never holding the camera, and I'm never talking to the camera really, or like unless I'm talking with him. So it was just like really cute. I was like really excited to film it, and I was
It
like,
was adorable.
and there was someone else in the aisle, and I didn't even care. I was just like, oh, I found this, blah, 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 whatever. So yeah, don't ever feel dumb.
Well, yeah, it's just a confirmation that if Kimber can do it, anyone can do it. It's that easy. It's easy.
It's that easy. Even I could do it.
Yeah.
Imagine
that. I mean,
that.
she had to ask a stranger to see if they could reach the car.
Ma'am?
Can I get a stool?
Yeah.
Aisle 5, stool, please.
So I found 2 510s. I looked through all the cars. I said twice, but I really looked through like probably 3 times, and I had to be like so careful because it was full. And then I found the New Year's Carbonators, which was like, that's a special car to me.
I do love those.
I know they're so lame, but it's like I found the pink one that I was like, whoa, I've never seen this. So I got the pink one, and then I got 2 of the New Year's like 2022 ones because I thought they were funny. And then I got a black Civic Si, obviously. For my own collection. Yeah. So I have a small collection.
I think a lot of people still to this day, and I guarantee there's one person that's listening to this podcast, the Carbonators are bottle openers.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't know that. I didn't know that.
Oh, that's really funny. I think it's a good thing to keep like
it's
in
like
your
a good
purse.
one too.
Something to give as like a funny gift. Like maybe like I'll give them out for Christmas or something to my friends and family,
Yeah, did you ever see the magnets I put on the back of them, and you could put them on the fridge? So yeah, you can literally take those little magnets you get from Harbor Freight and glue it to the back and give it as a gift for like Christmas. And honestly, I've given those out to like some coworkers and stuff like that. They're $1, and it took me like 5 minutes to make each car, maybe. And then they're just so stoked that they have a bottle opener, and it's a Hot Wheel too. Right. And they just slap it on their fridge. And they're strong magnets, too, the little tiny ones. And the magnets are just a couple bucks.
It's pretty
and
cool.
And you can use the magnets for all kinds of other stuff, too.
Hot Wheels are cool.
Hot Wheels are cool.
So, I like carbonators.
I think everybody's, like, created relationships, like, that's in the hobby through Hot Wheels. It's a really cool thing to be able to, like, give somebody their car if they have, you know, and nowadays there's more and more, like, regular, I mean, we're looking right now at, like, the new Land Cruiser, that little gray one.
Oh, yeah, I like these ones.
Yeah, they're cool. And, yeah, that's the Power Wagon truck or whatever, the blue one, but there's different variations of that. But, yeah, it's a sweet hobby, and I'm really glad that you're a part of it, too, like, that you enjoy being a part of something that I love so much, because otherwise, man, it'd be rough.
Yeah, that'd
just
be sad.
being able to come home with a bunch of cars, or like today we went to a garage sale that one of my subscribers told me about that was nearby, and there was amazing cars there, and that lady was super funny, and I'm going to post a video about it, so it'll probably be up tomorrow. But yeah, it's She waited in the car. kind of rested.
And I just wanted to rest and get fresh air. So. But
it's rare that she looks at me with like eyes of death when I come back, unless I have way too much items or I was gone like way too long.
For like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really okay. I also have to say I'm a very patient person. I can pretty much like keep myself entertained for forever. I don't know. Forever. We have the internet, we have phones, and then you can like nap or whatever. As long as I'm not like super hungry, because that's when it would be a problem. If I was like really hungry or thirsty. But just be prepared.
That's the key, I think.
Have a good
is
attitude.
Keeping her fed
and watered.
Because if she's hungry, it's game over. Same with thirsty, so we always have to keep some kind of snacks in the car.
It's important.
So, yeah, we're sitting at 32 minutes. It's not hard. I told you it wasn't going to be a big deal.
It's hard. I know what you're talking about. It's really hard.
It's just saying words
I have
into a microphone. Yes?
For you.
Yes.
Let's turn the tables here.
Okay, let's flip some tables.
I want to know, were you scared when we first met? Did you ever think that I would not talk to you anymore when you told me about your Hot Wheels collection?
I think, yes, a little bit. I think because it's happened to me before.
I know.
I think it's to a lot of guys. I think it's probably happened to guys that were single, that didn't get into like a lot. I think a lot of guys are already married and they got into it. Yeah. But I think for the guys out there that are like single and they're into little, I mean, to a lot of women, they're like toy cars.
It's like toys.
Like, oh, you play with toys?
Yeah.
Oh, you're into toy cars? And it's like, well, yeah, I got real cars too, but yeah, I think there was a little bit of that, but I mean, I could tell pretty quickly that you didn't care what I was into. I mean, of course, I didn't think if I collected meth, I think you wouldn't like that much, but who knows?
I might have liked it more.
Maybe. I don't know.
To be fair, he did tell me about his toy cars before he told me about his real cars, so maybe that was the test of like, because it was not, I didn't know that he had cool cars in real life, so he's like, okay, if I tell her about my Hot Wheels collection and she still thinks I'm cool, then she like passes the test. Yeah, then I'll tell her about the real cars. Because then he knows I'm not
I don't
using
even
them.
own them. They're just like, so they're not even mine. I just have somebody else store them at my house.
Well, they're mine now. What's yours is mine, sweetheart.
There it is, guys.
So here I am. If I can do it,
that's the whole reason.
Anyone can.
Just came
Ladies,
take my toys.
You too could have a GTR and a Datsun 510. If you just deal with the Hot Wheels.
Or you can afford, pal. GTR Datsun. All right, so you have any other questions? You got any other brain busters?
What would you like to see from me on your channel? Let's say like next year.
Backflip.
What else? I could do
Front
that.
Flip.
Big deal. So what else? Easy. Front flip.
I don't know. Maybe I might have you hold the camera and get me doing a backflip.
Okay.
Somersaults or something.
Somersaults. Okay.
I don't know. I think that we have a great time hunting together. And
so you want to see us do more hunting?
Yeah, realistically, but I would like to see you do a custom.
Yeah, I was going to say, what about couples customs?
Yeah, I would like to see you do
maybe
a custom.
like once a week or like twice a month.
Yeah.
We do like a live or a video like of us.
I think people would love to see that.
Customizing.
I think people honestly like you more than me. And I don't know why you finished that before me.
And again, I can't promise anyone. Well, here's what I can promise you. That my customs are probably not going to be good.
Probably going to be better than mine.
But it's going to be really entertaining to watch.
You're going to be better than Hewitt's. Easy.
We'll see. So listen, I have like sausagey fingers, and I'm not, like, I'm detail oriented when it comes to like cleaning and like organizing.
Take my strong hand.
But when it comes to like making things or like art, I'm like all over the place.
It's going to be something to tune in for.
It's going to be something, you guys. So I'm excited. So I would like to see
special.
us, maybe like next week. Like I would like to do that soon. Because we've been talking about it for a while. And then we also talked about the 10-minute custom?
Yeah, 10-minute custom.
So we're going to do a challenge and challenge everyone to do a 10-minute custom.
Yeah, and 10 minutes and no more. You have to stop where you're at.
We'll do a video of us for 10 minutes doing as much as we can.
It's not going to be good.
Yeah, it's not going to be good. But it's like everyone submits their 10-minute custom, and then we vote on whose is the best and whose is the worst. And then maybe some like honorable mentions in other categories. Like most creative, most unique, like stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I guarantee you there's going to be some glitter involved and maybe some confetti.
Because that's a quick way to just like blast it with glitter.
Yeah, or like paper mache or something like that. It's like a little piñata. Crack it open. It's got some maybe little nerds inside. Nerds!
And gummy clusters.
Gummy clusters. Oh, those are good.
Those are so good.
So, well, thank you, Kimber, for coming on. Thanks for coming over, and it's really been...
it's been a wild ride.
It's been something. It's been eye-opening or...
What, this podcast or our relationship?
Both.
Yeah. I'd say so.
It's...
what a year.
It's been an interesting year, but no, it's... Thanks for coming on. I know you didn't really...
Would you like to marry me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. If that's
good.
okay. Is that over?
Yes. I'd like to marry you.
Okay.
Also.
All right. Well, hey guys, we just decided we're getting married here on the podcast. No, we definitely already have a date. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope you enjoyed Kimber's
it's me.
Voice.
I'm recovering, so I don't sound...
She's got a better...
I don't sound
I told her when I met her that I did like her phone voice, and then I heard it in real life, and I was like, yikes!
Gross. Yeah, whatever.
All right, guys, so I hope everybody has a blessed day. Stay safe out there, or don't. Do you, boo-boo. It doesn't matter.
Sure.
So, love you guys. I'll see you in the next podcast. Hopefully I'll get either Gio, GT, or Nas on here this next week. So, love you guys.
Peace.
Peace. I'm in your face.